I mean, it was funny. Remove 2 defense so we can get back to defect faster. But ultimately that just lets us get back to Ironclad faster and we're already here. Yeah, see, I like the RNG from Nilry's. Because you're choosing the better of three cards, and you have the option to skip. So you need to be able to work out what can you put in the deck that's you could potentially draw soon that's going to help. God, look at that pain. Why would you? All the books are so good. I don't know if the Enchiridion's worth the health sometimes. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's... I think it's still usually above average, which I guess makes it good, but when it's compared to like Necronomicon and Nilry's, it definitely comes up a bit lackluster, right? The game is so hard? Yes, yes it is. You could play on a lower Ascension though. Yeah, the turn 1 Barricade or the turn 1 Demon Form. I was just thinking, just before I clicked, I'm like, you told yourself you'll never click this option ever again, no matter what. But the other options were just so ordinary. You see Jorbs focusing on elites? Where? All I see is Jorbs playing Teamfight Tactics for the last month. Yeah, I go for early elites as much as I can. I think it's a good play. He streams some STS? When? In June? Where is this STS you speak of? No, he did. I think he did do like 6 hours of Slay the Spire over 3 days of 2 weeks ago. Oh, he streamed 2 days ago. Okay, cool. I'll have to watch that. Oh man, Disarm is so good. Who are we up against? Please say it's Hexaghost. Yeah. if we can just take damage here. We're gonna have a fight there. Got a small cold? No. At least I hope I don't. Hey, Brad. So on Friday, I died at the very end of the second mission before reaching the checkpoint. Right at the end of the stream. So, and then on Saturday when we started, we were at the first checkpoint, and we made it all the way through to the second checkpoint. I had a lot of fun with it. Stupid brutality. It's because I got into the room, and I looked at the room, and I'm like, okay, there's 3 enemies. That sounds about right. Let's just kill them, and we're done. And I didn't check that, but there was a door. There ended up being another door that I couldn't see when I went into the room. And so I was just short resting to get through combat and get the cards that were going to give me the most experience on the characters. Yeah, digital was first. I hadn't seen or heard anything of it at all until Jazzy Wazzy 94, who you should all check out, fantastic streamer, sent me a Discord post with the Steam link to it, saying I would like it, and I went and watched her play it. Watched the VOD and then watched some other VODs. I'm like, I reckon I would. And then I ummed and ahed about it for ages, and eventually I went, okay, I'm going to play it. Mainly because we beat Obra Dinn on the Thursday, and I didn't have anything planned for Friday, and I'm like, you know what, let's just get Gloomhaven and play it. I'm glad I did. I wish we hadn't drawn the feed fire on that turn. Could draw Fiend Fire again. He won't be vulnerable. They're missing a lot of they have no content from the board game. Like, they only have the mechanics. I mean, sure, they've got the characters, which you could argue is content, but I think they needed to put a tutorial, and I stand by this on any game that, with that, especially with that level of complexity, getting a roguelite or some form of randomizable, replayable version of the game is a really awesome way to test mechanics. Because you have to put the mechanics in there anyway. So instead of just having a blank level, build on it and do a little bit extra development to get some form of roguelite in there. But don't release early access on something that is that complex without a solid tutorial. You know, because it turns people off. That people go in there. I saw so many streamers. Because I wanted to check out the game because poor Panz couldn't get sponsorship. You see a strike card? Yeah, I know, but you're probably not going to. So I wanted to check out the game first before I jumped head first into it. And so many of the streamers doing the sponsored streams of it were just getting wrecked and complaining. Gloomhaven, Dangurosa. This could actually be Rampage. So I heard you like Rampage. Yeah, sure, why not? Rampaging Strike, that's it. Hey, so we're talking about Gloomhaven. Which is really good, by the way. But if you haven't played the The board game version of it, jumping into it, like with no experience, is really tough. I don't think we're dual wielding here. Remember when we dual wielded Perfected Strike and it was the right play? That was fun. How similar is that to Elder Sign? I don't know. I haven't played Elder Sign. Hey, Moorbank. I'm glad you're going to be able to help me towards victory this run. Instead of being a good... Oh my god! Oh, Niao! How smart was the whale? Stream RNG? That's my whale bonus, Philiad. Like, I had to carry that stupid freaking curse for 10 floors. 10 floors. Thank you very much. Streamer RNG. Yeah, sometimes it did damage to me just because I played it to get rid of it. But yeah, no, I think any game should have tutorial. No, it just should. There are some games though where the unknowing is part of the experience, and they're generally single playthrough games. So the idea of not having a tutorial is that your character is bumbling through. If that's what the design is, that's kind of fine. But as soon as you're looking at a game that you're hoping players will replay, I think They Are Billions. I was on the fence because I've played a lot of RTS games in my time. I'm not very good. That's not accurate. I'm very bad at RTS games. So I like the They Are Billions format because, one, the AI is not building the same stuff you are with the same tech tree you are. It's a different mechanic. But also the real time with pause is extremely helpful for I tried to say crap and scrub at the same time. It didn't work. For bad players like myself. Very, very helpful. But because I've played a lot of them, I understood the mechanics of you're going to see more things. Like if you build the army barracks or whatever it's called in any RTS game, you're then going to be shown more troops that you can have or more units you can make. If you build the farmhouse, you're probably going to get offered more buildings that go with that. You know, you get to upgrade your main base and then you can get more buildings. So I was familiar with the process of how RTS games work, and as far as that, Billions works pretty much the same as most other RTS games in that respect. But I still strongly believe it needed to have a tutorial from the start so that players could at least do that and get a feel for the controls and what's actually happening. Gloomhaven's not a game that's... You're right, it's not a game that you're designed to not know what's going on. If you buy the board game, it comes with a rulebook. Now, granted, it's 50 plus pages, but you know, at least you have that and you can consult it. When games started not having manuals. For those of you who don't know, the Gloomhaven game, if you live in the US, I believe it's about $140, and it weighs between 20 and 30 pounds in the box. Like, it is a beast. It's like playing... It's like a huge dungeon. It's a very... I don't know enough about the campaign to talk about like where that is on campaign level. You actually need to take some damage here. Oh, we don't have to. But it allows you to sort of do... I suppose you could relate it to Dungeons & Dragons, kind of, or any RPG game, without having a Dungeon Master. Which is pretty cool. Like, you have to control the enemies on the board. They're little... I don't know if they're standees or models. But you have to take the enemy's turns, and there's a very strict set of rules that go with enemy movement. Yeah, it's a dungeon crawler campaign with like 90 plus scenarios to get through. I like Sword Boomerang. Yeah, Gloomhaven. Oh man. Destroying my own stuff seems wrong. Oh, actually... the disarm's fine and one strike is okay. How hard would it be for me to make a mod that changes the name of every Ironclad card to its strike? Probably not hard at all. I almost broke down and got Mod the Spire. And then I went and had a nap instead. That was my favorite part about getting like a Nintendo game and then a Super Nintendo game and then an N64 game. I was a Nintendo boy, by the way. Was reading the manual in the car on the way home. Feel no strike. Awesome, I love it. Ooh. Strikerang. Clothes strike. Bubble seems okay here. I want more defensive cards. Why not? Link to the Past is amazing, yeah. Link to the Past is probably my all-time favorite video game. What goes off first? I guess we got enough health, it doesn't matter, but a burn goes before that. Interesting. Makes me sad, Adam Sims. Link to the Past is too far down your list. Oh, who's a tough boy? Not you. My question is he going to give us a potion? Do we need to heal here? A potion's worth about 6 HP. So I'm not upset if we miss out on it. We drink it now. We have a disarm and a fiend fire. I think that works just fine. Oh my god, why are we getting offered Mark of Pain all the time? Why? Why can't I be offered real relics? Just find a bottle of Volve, just lying on the ground. What would Tiny House have to do to be a real relic? Just be a real relic, not try to be a boss relic. I think if you got to choose the upgrade, is Mark of Pain bad? Yes, very. I think if Tiny House let you choose the card that you upgrade, I think that might, might just be enough, right? I mean, you still wouldn't take it over an energy relic, except maybe Mark of Pain. Do we want to go up against plus strength birds? I've got a disarm though. We can go heart, right? What emote are you after, Steiner? Bang. No, it's for a lady that owns rabbits. I mean, we probably shouldn't be gender specific, but like if I owned rabbits, I'd prefer to be a bunny dad. Why is Mark of Pain? The downside is really bad. It gives you 2 wounds. When am I bunny sitting again? I don't know. That rabbit we had we were looking after was adorable though. It was so fluffy. Puts the wounds in your drawer. You don't get them on turn 1, which is nice. That'd make it better so much a lot, but obviously by making something, like improving something makes it better. Could be viable. Huh. It's not enough? Oh. Okay, so we're screaming for a med kit now. Do I have any attacks left? Take a trigger it. Oh, medkit. Let's grab that battle trance. So that can't be a store. We could possibly go there. Miss an elite though. Oh, we don't, but we miss a fire if we do that. Although that could be a store. Okay. We have 7, so I have to burn them all to do this. I'm okay with that. Is it heavy blade very good? No, it's not. I have no strength gain at the moment, so it's going to cost 2 energy and do 14 damage. Now, I just played a Fiend Fire twice for 2 energy both times, and it did a total of 100 damage. So 50 for on average. That's a good card. The biggest issue with it is if you get to the point where you're dealing 400 damage with a heavy blade because you've got a ridiculous amount of strength, you're dealing a massive amount of damage with every attack card. And it costs 2 energy, whereas something like a Sword Boomerang or even a Twin Strike costs 1 energy and does so much more for the value. And well, I mean, Twin Strike doesn't quite do more, but you don't need to upgrade it. Yeah, Pummel. Well, Pummel's got the downside, you can only use it once. But sometimes that's okay. It's Necronomicon, yeah. So Heavy Blade's one of those cards where if you've got some strength scaling and you haven't got a good strength scaling card, like Sword Boomerang, Twin Strike, or you haven't gone the path where you're going to like anger out, and then you get offered a Heavy Blade, or even better, you get offered an upgraded one, then that becomes your strength scaling card. But guaranteed, you'll get offered 3 Sword Boomerangs in a row after that, and you'll be like, man, I wish I didn't take the Heavy Blade. We can uppercut here. Although, what are we upgrading? Upgrading... probably the uppercut. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's probably too much. Is he healing again? Yeah, she is. Oh. When Tongs upgrades your True Grit, and you can choose the card, that's the feels, right? I saw the Intimidate, and I got a little excited because I thought it was Evolve. Tongs happens every turn, yes. That is why it is amazing. We're going to go store hunting. We need to find this medkit. Oh. Well, we did have an honest run going. There's no corruption yet, though. I'm gonna take the key here. I've seen Mr. Jorbs play, and there's the corruption goes here. Where's my corruption? What? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It goes there, right? Yellow, Mr. Snecko. You guys seen the class animation? No, you haven't. No one's seen the clash animation. Look, wing. Is Snecko as bad as you think, or are you too noob? The second part of the sentence, Doomquill. I'm sorry. I personally think the biggest problem that beginners have with understanding why Snecko Eye is so strong is because there's too much focus in putting zero-cost cards in their deck, and that's where the problem is. That want to be able to, like, well, and I can understand, you start the game on 3 energy, so you put zero-cost cards in your deck so you can play more than 3 cards per turn. And that seems like a really good strategy. But generally the zero-cost cards are not very good. So all you're doing is putting poor quality cards in your deck, which is fine. You get to play a lot of poor quality cards in Act 1. But you get to Act 2 and those cards don't do the job anymore. And if you take Snecko, not only are these zero-cost cards not going to cost 0, but they're still bad. I should have worded that the other way around. And that becomes a huge problem. Right? Whereas if you have good quality cards, or even, like, some cards are bad quality late game. Bludgeon can be a very bad quality card in Act 3 or even Act 4 because it's just a damage card for 3 energy. Well, that becomes a lot of damage for 1 energy or 0 energy with a Snecko Eye. So that's usually where people see the first upside, is that you can get 2 and 3 cost cards for 1 and 2 cost. But the strength is that it draws 2 cards every turn. Yeah. Yeah, Offering is trash. Offering's a rare card. You generally don't get rare cards on the first few floors. Yeah. So, but if you've got, like, that's the thing about this game and why we don't talk about archetypes. You want to build the deck with what's presented to you each run. And some cards are, like, just generally good, and some cards are very generally bad, but in unique situations they might be reversed. I'm thinking about taking the other armaments. Or that armaments. I don't have an armaments. With tongs, I probably don't need it as much. Yeah, it says insta-win. I don't have corruption yet. Oh, please draw them. Do I need to not play this because I've got an Exhume? We'll get another Exhume, right? Oh, I needed to do that at last. Panz, why are you so bad at this game? Oh, that would have been good to play. I was going to battle trance, but I really want the Exhume. We can Exhume the Fiendfire next turn. Upgraded Berserk. Not upgraded, but let's take it. Where's my Feel No Pain? No. New players like, what's going on? Yeah. Like, I mean, it makes for a fun run sometimes, but it just showcases, like... We had an opportunity to get a really cool, honest deck going, and now we have a branch run. You know? You know? What has he got? He's got disarm. Oh my freaking god. What is happening? Okay. We're going to the mountain. I suppose you guys want the overlay, right? I haven't played it yet. You don't deserve it. No, I lie. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's so much fun. Where's my barricade? Let's just do this. What the actual? Oh! How do we want to do it? Do you want to do it with the Juggernaut or another Fiendfire? It's got to be the Juggernaut, right? Alright. Hang on, I'll play it still. There was an exhausted barricade. I didn't have enough energy. We just take the key and call it a day and hit... Yeah, let's just take the key and call it a day. Who cares about curses, right? Alright, where's Bernie? Yo, Burns! Now, bear in mind, that was not our corruption. We somehow managed to steal that from the branch. Oh. Actually want to keep the dazes. Because we need 6 energy. I don't have a feed or anything. Clash. I don't know. Okay, you won't be hurting me at all. Hey, look, a heavy blade. Yeah. Come on, corruption. I'm being a good boy. I should play the Metallicize. we almost had cards left, Panz. Do a better of your job. There. Corruption. Oh, ashes, man! How good are ashes? Where's the next store? Maybe there. We'll have enough money for a corruption. Let's try that. Dudes being bad dudes. 60. Ooh. Ooh. What card do I think needs complete balancing? What card do I think needs complete balancing? Ding, 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 ding. What card do you say? Fudge, look at this. Stick around for a little while, we'll show you something. Games like, I'm sorry, Panz, we can't give you one of your own, but we'll let you borrow ours every time. Up until the point where we're not going to let you have it anymore. Because we're a jerk. And I'm like, no. Remove strike or remove perfected strike? How would I balance corruption though? Yeah, I don't know, hey. Like... Make it cost 1 health every time you use it. Don't hate me. Yep. Does affect perfected strikes. The same as true gridding one. Like if you true grid a strike or remove it by like a fiend fire, that affects strikes as well. Give me something I can use here, game. That's a big chunk of damage. Yeah, so, well, only making it work for 6 cards, there's, thing for that, right? Choker. Where's my corruption? I want my corruption. We're not going to draw cards, so... Heard you guys like Clash. Oh, 6 in total, not per turn. That's a bit rough. Healing is cheap, bro. I got no strength. Oh, probably don't want to do that. Maybe I did want to do that. like some health, please. Yeah. Out of stuff. I'm gonna need to use that next time. I think we take this. Oh, we're gonna. Okay. I don't think we can afford to wait. I've got 2 exhumes. Okay. Oh, those are really helpful. Entrenched body slam. No. Hey Zanza, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping by, man. We missed Bird Lawyering Sundays, but we beat Bird Lawyer, and it was amazing. All thanks to you. Zanza, my dude, thank you so much for gift subbing 5 people. Yoshis94, Vulcan's Fuzz, Plickett, Cedric Chaos, and Nico Kiko. Welcome. Much love, Zanza, much love. You get some pizzas and some Panz pots in chat now. But that's my corruption. You're simply the best. Boom, boom, boom. Better than all we do. This is an example where Heavy Blade actually does a really good job. Thank you, Heavy Blade. I wonder if we need an immolate. I mean, I'm healing, right? Of course, I'm healing. Which means we're going to have to recall somewhere else. It's going to be bad. It's a little late for an immolate. We need to sort of do some better things with our... Branch will provide... Oh, do I need to open this? I don't, but I'm going to. Oh, Mummified Hand is amazing, but we have to get rid of the normality. Or just draw Fiendfire. Or just draw Fiendfire, baby. Pog. Okay, just hit it with a thing. No, hit the Fiendfire. It's an okay turn one, I guess. Right, fine. Doing 6. Yeah, we seem to block okay with feeling pain. Oh no, don't do it. Why you gotta be like this? Okay. Draws into normality. I still have a Sender's Vein. Okay, there is an issue here though. And that is we didn't draw much of anything else, but it's okay. I should have played the defend after the corruption too, by the way. Never mind. First time today. Oh man, normality. Okay, just draw Fiendfire. Or second win. Actually, no, Exhume. Oh, I don't have... Why am I doing this? Don't do that. Don't do that. I thought I'd already drawn my Fiendfire. Betrayed? What happened with the betrayal? Did I miss something? I don't agree with these cards. Let's try again. I thought I had a Fiendfire played already. Turns out I didn't. I should get that stuff turned into commands that put them on the actual screen. That'd be fun. Oh my god. I can't pull the cards out fast enough. Oh. Something's happening. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Can I try to hit 999 block? Sure. I mean, it might just happen. They deserved it. They know what they did wrong. Oof. Never mind. Yeah, can't. No exhuming exhumes. That's the whole wishing for a million wishes thing. It's not allowed. Genies will call the union on you. Why no free barricade game? How good does that feel? It's ROP. Oh. Just hit it. Almost. I really don't like this guy, hey. Like, he's just a jerk. You know the types. What's better for the streamer, bits or subs? I mean, from an purely economical point of view, bits are probably better currency, but I prefer subs because people get to have emotes and do stuff, and it's nice for them, and it's good for me. Yeah, plus, yeah, some people then, they come back to the channel like, hey, I got a gift sub, I'm going to go watch that guy and spam his emote everywhere, you know? And then I'm going to resub. Hey, hey. Secret streamer tactics. What's that, what's the El Paso ad? Something los dos, or I don't Spanish much. You do whatever you want to do, though, Zanza. Remember that. And thank you again so much for all the support, dude. Yeah, it's the ad where they're talking about the great fight, the great taco fight. Like, do we have soft tacos or hard tacos? And she's like, why not have both? It's like, you're very wise. Sentinel Plus. With a mummified hand and corruption. All the good things. Recall. Get rid of the overlay. Is this my full-time job? It is at the moment. And I've got goals set to try and make it that for the very long-term future. And we're looking good. Channel's growing. Things are going well. You know, should be back again next year. Yeah, Pretzel, we removed the mystery machine. Party pooper. Feel no pain. Second wind. Truck ton of energy. Offering is nice. Evolve because there's slimes. Trigger for 0. Okay, we're only going to get 5 cards next turn. I think that's fine. Playing the strikes is not worth it. I'm only going to have to sell one of the kids to keep streaming next year. Yeah, damn straight. I mean, no. I don't sell my kids. I love them very much. Yes, dear. Okay, normality sucks, but disarm is amazing on Idiot Boy. The money they're worth? Oh, man. What are you gonna do, Time Slug? Oh, okay, things are getting good. I'll play these cards because we want to cycle him. Oh, no, please. Ow. I don't think I actually want to play that. I want to get some really cool powers in play. Yeah, like that one. Oh. Okay, so we don't want to put more disarms on because he's about to cleanse. But powers? Definitely want to try and find a power. Not going to find a power. So I'm just going to hit him for the last card. Because of the 12 card limit. Yeah, like we've got 3 Feel No Pains and like a couple Metallicizers. This is going pretty easy, except look at this. Not the greatest. I don't think we want to play these strikes. Just hold on to them. So we want to get some of those disarms back. What's really good is we can use the normality to grab that back at the end of this turn. Oh, the Warcry, sorry, and we put the normality back in our deck, and then we won't have it next turn. We do only have 4 cards this turn. Good fight. So this could be a rough one. Well, you guys are good. No, you don't, baby tech. That'd be kind of funny though. Feel No Pain's amazing here. We should be able to outscale. And with the disarms, if we can roll the disarms, then we're good. Do you wait to play Corruption? No, you just go. Just do it, baby. Jerk. The plan here is to find a way that we can win before going into phase 2. That's one way we can win. We'd also like to get rid of the normality. So something, if we can... Ooh. Yeah, okay. No, not okay. I like the entrench. Barricade would be good. I think barricaded kind of... Oh, I don't want any of that. Ben wants to stab about a bunch of bad cards. Might just have to go for it soon. Strength is pretty high. And the longer we stick around, the more turns we're going to have where we don't block. Okay. Find something. Maybe. Keep blocking until Rampage one-shots? That's a possibility. The issue is, like I said, the longer you sit there, the more likely you're going to get to a point where you don't block. And you take a little bit of damage and a little bit of damage and a little bit of damage. $19.48. Thanks, guys. We're going to heal here. There's not too many upgrades we'd like, and health could matter. Let's go ahead and remove the normality, because it has been a little bit of a pain sometimes. The extra exhume would have been really nice, though. Take a power potion, I think. So we have mummified hand. It was on sale. Yeah, I'm cheap. I'm a tight bastard. Feels good when a first disarm actually does something. Oof. Oh, I have to move the overlay? Or do I have another one? I think I got another one for this. There we go. Oh, getting the wounds. He lowered my strength. Come on, game. Work with me. Heavy Blade doing -3 strength, like 11. Oof. So bad. Probably blood for blood. Come on. Limit break will give me -4 strength. That's how that works. I think we need to probably do it anyway at some point. Oops. I got -2 strength. We can't softlock the game. Well, you get to a point where you can choose to abandon run, or you can sit there and stare down the enemy. They'll probably beat you at that competition, though. But you're always in a position where you can end turn. Gambling chip is ridiculous. Yeah, so you can always end turn. Right? But eventually you'll give up. They won't. No. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. My bad. Someone knew that I was going to see that. Do we not have enough block? Feels bad, man. Wait. No, we have enough, right? If I play the barricade, I get hit for 237. 58. Searing Blow deck? Oh, Havoc and Offering, that would have been bad. So we were on our way to having a legitimate, like, skill-based deck, and there was a branch in the shop. Yeah, that would have been hilarious. 2798. That would have been like the third Ironclad run in a row that I threw. Combo.